There's a parable, a story in the Zohar that's a well-known parable about a king who one day sends his own guards to attack his daughter outside of the castle. And the guards come and they attack his daughter, and she starts screaming out the top of her lungs, "Father, Father, help me. Father, Father," she's screaming. Eventually the king looks out from his window up in the top of the castle, and he calls the guards off like this, and he summons his daughter to him. And his daughter comes running up to the top of the castle, crying, and breaks down before her father and says, "Father, what are you doing? These are your guards. Why are they attacking me?" And the father looked at her and said, "Well, I thought you forgot about me. Haven't heard from you. Kind of forgot that I'm here. So I had to send them to remind you that I'm your father." And the example is very appropriate to what's happening right now. We're preparing for a major hurricane. At least that's how it looks as of right now here in South Florida and throughout the entire southeastern United States. Since 1970, the number of natural disasters has quadrupled to over 400 a year. I have to tell you something, folks. That's not global warming. That's a sign. That's someone saying, "Hello, wake up. I'm here. Do you see me?" Global warming is not a cause, it's an effect. There's no such thing as a natural disaster. Nature, according to the Torah, the Hebrew word for nature, hateva, is the same gematria, and numerical equivalent of God's name, Elohim. It is the way that God conceals himself in the world. God created the world with 4 elements: earth, water, fire, and air. They correspond to the 4 holy cities, which I was zoichet, I merited to just come back from Israel and visit all 4 holy cities in Eretz Yisrael. Yerushalayim is fire, Tzfat is air, Tiberia is water, and Hebron is earth. With those 4 elements, God created the world. And it's no coincidence that the 4 largest quote-unquote natural disasters correspond to all 4 elements. Fire, well, we know what fire is. Water, hurricanes. Air, tornadoes. And earth, earthquakes. It's God saying hello. It's God reminding us that he's here in the world. And he loves us, and he's an amazing God, and he's a kind, incredible God, and he wants a relationship with us. But it has to be on his terms. It's no coincidence that we're this Shabbat, when everyone is boarding up in our houses, reading Parshas Re'eh, which is the parsha which says, "See, look before you. I'm placing before you a blessing and a curse. You choose." Who doesn't want a blessing? Who wants to be cursed? But the key to the blessing is to live our lives according to the way God wants, not how we want. Atheists don't not really believe in God. They've convinced themselves God doesn't exist so they could do what they want, that they can live however they want and feel, irrespective of what harm it causes to others. God put us here for a purpose. And when we connect to that purpose, we can connect to our true essence. When we connect to our true essence, we can experience true happiness and peace and all the good thing God wants from us. So God should bless us. The storm should blow over. But it's effect of waking us up and realizing that there's a God above us, and that Mashiach is about to come right now, and every good deed that we do could help tip the scales for good. God bless you. Mashiach now.